Hey guys, 9:30 p.m. Wednesday, 20th of August. I just snuck out the house to walk around because it's already so late. I did so much work, bro. I did a lot of work. I actually got 10 hours on the computer today. Disgusting. Like literally, if you think about it, I legitimately had a 14-hour day today. I didn't think I could do that, but here I am, man. I woke up at 7. That's the start of my day. Like, I don't play around at 7. And it's like 9:30 right now, and I've just did some work, so 14-hour day, man. And I didn't really take a break. Just insane. But yeah, I did, like, dude, it was a tough day. Great day, very fucking painful. Not much, I made progress, but not tangibly. So hopefully I'm doing the right thing. That's what I hope. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try not to tangent. I'll tangent at the end. I'll give myself the reward of tangenting at the end. But we did 100 cold calls today, 100. And then after that, the big task, and we had a sales call Milton. He wanted to do after 4 p.m. and I was like, bro, pick a time, and he just didn't want to, so I didn't chase him down. I kind of gave up on him. But all I know is that later I'm gonna reactivate my sales calls. So yeah, but I gotta just stop giving. It's just so tiring, bro. Like, just rescheduling 3 fucking times for one guy who just wants to know the price. It's just like, bro, fuck, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. Look at me, already tangenting. Okay, we had a couple calls. Nothing really happened today in terms of getting on calls with people. We did our outreach like normal. And then from there, we were trying to implement our offer. And then I kind of had this period of like what, 2 to 4 hours where I was just kind of struggling. I was trying to like plan, like, what the fuck was I gonna do? Because, everything happened so fast. Like, I'm not gonna go deep into it, but I launched paid ads yesterday. I redid my entire offer yesterday. Sales script as well. Our phone got in spam this past month, so that changes a lot of things as well. We recently solved the client bottleneck, like recently, so we need a bit more time before we can find the next bottleneck, which I think it's already been like 7 days, so we'll have to check though. I actually know. No, yeah, we have to check. I don't know. And then what else? We just canceled Ethan. We are not going to be paying $350 a month for Ethan. Fuck that. That's just too much money. What else? So yeah, those things. And if you think about it, those are big things. Oh, we also changed our price. Like, bro, that's a lot of shit, bro. Like, that's your offer, bro. Like, and then you're earning paid ads as well. Like, a lot of shit is changing really quickly. A lot of shit, bro. Fuck ton of shit is changing. So what I'm trying to say here, sorry, I just passed by people. They're doing some naughty things at night, I think. But yeah, because so much has changed recently, it's hard to really make decisions because you don't have any real, like, accurate data, because everything's changing. Like like, who knows, like, for example, who knows how many meetings I'm gonna book with paid ads? Who knows what my show rate's gonna be with paid ads? Who knows what the offer is gonna do with everything? It's like everything changed. So I was feeling very overwhelmed. Though I think it's a good pain. It's growing pain. was feeling very overwhelmed. So what I did is I kind of talked with Hormozy for like 4 hours, I don't know, like a long time, bro. Like almost the entire afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a lot of my afternoon was doing that. And so it got to a point where I was spiraling pretty bad. So I walked around the neighborhood at like 5:30. I was sweating my fucking dick off. I think it was like 3:30, I don't know. I was walking around sweating my dick off. I actually recorded a audio recording. I didn't record me planning because that was just stupid. Like, just sit down and do the work, you know, don't record yourself doing everything. But I don't know if you could tell, my brain is fried because I just recorded a VSL and I did like fucking 10 tries, bro. It was really annoying to record. Anyways, yeah, we spent a lot of time doing that. Eventually, I figured out kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm still not even like fully clear on the plan. Like, all I did was take my business, separate it into its components, which is service delivery, appointment booking, show up rate, sales. That's it, right? Appointment booking. Yeah. So we had appointment booking, show up rate, sales, and then some like SMS. And actually, no, sorry. We separated it into appointment booking, show up rate, sales, and milking our clients, making as much money off my 2 clients at this point. If Thomas responds in 3. Honestly, Thomas has really good intentions. He's going to become a client. I just don't know what's going to happen. But to be safe, we have 2 clients running ads. Hopefully we could stay 2 in 2 weeks because time's ticking. But yeah, we separated it into those, 4 things? Sorry, appointment booking, show up rate, sales. Okay, 4 things. Okay, so I categorized my entire situation with business into those 4 things, and then all I did was put them into categories and then just prioritized which one was I going to focus on first to last. Again, it's not going to be linear, which is why it's not perfect at all, but it's way better than what I had before. So it took us a fucking long time to figure that out. And at a certain point, I just listened to Owen. Owen was just like, bro, don't even plan, just sprint. Like, literally just do work as fast as possible now. And so we got to a point where I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm just not going to plan perfectly. Like, I just gotta really like just figure out high leverage things. And that's another thing Owen said. Owen was like, just sprint right now. Only high leverage things now, you know? So I did that. Like, I kind of just, I did prioritize, but like not perfectly. And it would take like another hour of thinking to like really boil that down. But honestly, I could just list off the things that are important now, which for right now, it is the service delivery and the show up rate. Because even if we book the same amount of shitty appointments, if we can just set them differently, have them show up more often, and make sure our clients don't churn, like, we're gonna be fine, you know? And then from there, we can really like scale by increasing volume and sales and all this stuff. So that's what I figured out. But it was less planning and just more like, Nick, like, you could plan all you want, but at the end of the day, for you to like really hit the goal, like, all this stuff has to be fixed. So just fix it all, you know? It's just figuring out like really like, okay, what can I not do last, you know? Which obviously is client results, because I have a client who is a churn risk. Like, he's gonna churn in like, honestly, a week from now. He's gonna churn in like a week from now if shit doesn't get a lot better. So basically, if he doesn't close a job, right? To be honest with you, if he doesn't close a job, he's probably gonna churn in a week. So if I hold off on making any improvements on the product, I'm probably gonna have 50% of my active clientele disappear, and that's a big number. So you get the point. There's certain things that are more important, but yeah, and that's what I did for like a lot of hours. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of suffering. Like I got overwhelmed, and then I walked out here at like 5 p.m. and I was sweating my dick off. And then after that, I got in my house, I was working some more, and I was like, bro, fuck, you know? So then I just went in the shower, and then I just sat in the shower and just thought, you know, like I wasn't even like controlling my thoughts. I was just thinking. I was freely thinking whatever I wanted to think. And then I kind of came up with something, you know, kind of. And then I just started doing it. So that's how that worked. And then I finally like started working. So we did that. And then by that time it was dinner. By that time it was, actually no, what I think I did. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, so by this time it's like what, 6:30? It's like 6:30. And I kind of listed out what I got to do. And I was like, okay, it's fucking time to get work then. So I did a couple things actually, now I remember. So I called Kevin. Kevin answered. And I did my best to really sell him on this offer, which he could pay bi-weekly for all the term, and he would pay the $3,000 eventually. Or what he could do, or what Kevin could do, is he could pay the $1,500 up front, like right now, this week, he could pay the $1,500 up front, and if he does that, then I will knock $350 off the price. And sorry, I'm thinking. I will knock $350 off the price, and he's gonna like pay the rest like per week or whatever the fuck, you know. So either pay bi-weekly for a 3-month term, or he could pay $1,500 and then do payment plans after that, and I'm gonna knock down $350 from the price from that total cost. So I made him that offer, and it went well. He didn't freak out, but it was nice. He was like, Nick, I don't have the money right now. I should have it by next week, or I should have a large sum by next week. And I was like, awesome. And what I could do is, if he only has like 800, or if he only has like 1,000, I'm like, listen, Kevin, it's not 1,500, and I don't want to be unfair to anyone who I could do this for as well. So I'm not going to change the terms for you. So what I could do though is, because you're so courteous to gather up that sum of money, even if it's not 1,500, I could still give you a discount. It just won't be $350. It'll be like $250, if that's cool with you. Because that's not 1,500, but you know, that's a good upfront investment. So I really appreciate that. And like, just like, you know, simple. If you start with 1,500 upfront, then make it 350, and then the more they're not able to meet that 1,500, just decrease the discount. So instead of 350, 250 or 150, whatever. You get the point. So yeah, I did that. I actually took action. I called Kevin. I told him my offer, and we have a lot of stuff to fix as well. Schedule rate, and he's actually going to add his wife to the Go High Level account so that she could perform speed to lead, which would be cool. Yeah, hopefully nothing goes bad with that. Dude, honestly, I just want to sign more clients, bro. Like, I love Kevin to death, but dude, I do not want one client being my source of income. That's just not nice. If he leaves, I'm done, you know? At least short term. I need to sign more fucking good clients, you know? I don't know how I haven't, but we're working on it. We're really working on it, trying to collect more cash up front. We just gotta get better at closing, and more. We gotta get fucking sales calls, because that's the big thing. We're just not getting sales calls. And I'll stop rambling. Okay. So far, after lunch, we planned. That took a long time, and I walked outside and I went inside. I sat in the shower and I suffered. Did that. And then I called Kevin, took action. And the task to do there, the real task that I was doing was, let me walk back one more time. The task I was doing was, it was establishing a payment plan with clients because, I'm trying to make more money off my clients. And one of the reasons I can't do that is because I don't have set payment plans. It's like whenever they feel like it, which is not good. And so I took action. So that's the thing I did. And then after I completed that, I was like, okay, what do I do? And then let me dude, other than calling my clients and doing that stuff, like the only thing I could really do is pull levers on the schedule rate, which take a long time. So instead of doing that, I decided to work towards improving the show up rate, which for this thing, all I did, I recorded my VSL again with the new offer. It took so long. My brain got fucking fried doing it. But we did it. We recorded the VSL. I recorded the audio on my phone and I recorded the video on my computer because the microphone is so dog shit on my computer. It's horrible. And on my phone, the microphone's a lot better. So I did that. So yeah, we made a VSL today. It wasn't even that good because my brain was like fried, bro. But it's honestly it's pretty good. The mic quality's there. My expression's there. My selling ability's there. The slides are pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good. I would say it's better than it was before. So yeah, made a VSL. Tried to kind of upsell my client in some certain way. And yeah, and then we took a big chunk of our day was just planning, bro. So it's sad because we spent 10 hours at our computer today. We didn't really knock too many tasks out of the water just because, we just didn't know what to do. We were kind of freaking out, but either way, that's massive progress because you can't just avoid that stuff, man. You gotta do it. You just have to. If you don't know what to do, like, you're not gonna do anything. You gotta have some idea of what the fuck you're gonna do. So yeah, look, tomorrow's gonna be fucking hell day. I don't want to say that. Tomorrow's gonna be a very non-relaxed day. Tomorrow's gonna be a real fucking hard work day. Like a hard work. Because I know what to do now, kind of. Look, I know exactly what the tasks are. I just haven't prioritized it perfectly. So at the end of the day, I am just kind of just knocking out as many as I can without any perfect order, which is fine. It's just not perfect, But that's my flaw, honestly, is trying to be perfect. But listen, tomorrow we wrote down like a shit ton on what to do. And tomorrow we're gonna knock down like a lot of it. Like a lot. So yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. We have to go to sleep on time tonight. It's 9:51. I have around 9 minutes to kind of like 15 minutes to go to bed and just like really just get a good sleep. Whatever we do on our phone, we're gonna be phones off our hand, going to sleep at like 11. Has to be. If we don't do that, we're not setting ourselves up good. Tomorrow we also have 2 sales calls. So tomorrow we have a sales call at 9:30 and we have a sales call at 6 p.m. And we might have more which we should, by the way, with our new system. We should set same day appointments. So the only thing that sucks about same day appointments is that you can't plan. You kind of just got to go with the flow, That's kind of why I have not been setting so many same day appointments, because one, I have a belief that they're not going to be available, and number two, which is retarded, by the way, and number two is just I have resistance towards doing it because I know that they're going to show up, which is weird. It's self-sabotage, but hey, I'm learning. I'm fixing my mistakes. Eventually, there will be so many mistakes cleared out that, like, I'm just going to make fucking money. Doesn't matter. All right, I got to go. I'm actually exhausted. Like, I'm just dead. I'm so dead. I got to go. Bye.